Hi there, Taurus. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at February 29 through March 6. And it's a very interesting week because this week there is a February 29. We only have a leap year once every 4 years, and that means there's a February 29. And this is one of those years. It's the extra day added once every 4 years to balance out the calendar. The most famous leap year tradition is that on February 29, women are allowed to propose to men. Although this concept seems very outdated and would probably incite all sorts of women's rights protests if it was, something that was bandied about today, the idea had its origins in the fact that it was giving women the power to choose their mates one day every 4 years as a way to balance out the energy between the sexes in the same way that adding an extra day every 4 years balances out the human-made calendar. The two planets, I should say, get new signs on Saturday. March 5. Mercury is up first, the planet of communication and clear thinking, moving out of Aquarius and into Pisces. We're entering the emotional waters of Pisces. Thinking becomes less cerebral and more visual and intuitive and imaginative. The flip side is that because Mercury in Pisces can make reality-based decisions harder to come by, the challenge for the next 3 weeks, Taurus, is to dream big while staying grounded. Later on the same day, Mars, the planet of energy, moves out of Scorpio, where it's been for some time, your relationship zone, and into Sagittarius, your joint financial zone. So it's still a theme of being a couple's planetary activity, but for now it's going to be where you may argue about money, argue over who is paying what for what. It could be a flatmate situation. It could be someone who's staying with you, maybe someone you're in business with. Joint resources. It could be an inheritance that you're waiting on, or, a trust fund, or, an allowance. There's all sorts of ways that you share money with other people. And this is something that's going to be coming up. Mars is going to be lighting a fire under that 8th house. And it's important that if there is any sort of financial wheelings and dealings that need to be worked out, that you stand your ground and that you know where you stand in those dealings. Now, of course, Jupiter, the planet of good luck and good fortune in Virgo, is one of the reasons why some of you have come into some extra money. But of course, Jupiter is retrograde in Virgo until May. So there may be a holdup. Now, this is all going to start propelling you towards that time when the money does come through, and for you to take a firmer stand if you feel as if your partner, business partner, family, friends, roommate, anyone you're in business with is trying to take advantage of. It's going to give you the right words at the right time. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week.